Hi everyone, thank you for taking time and joining the session today. My name is Chandramouli Durai. I'm the product marketer for Zoho Vault. I'm your presenter for today. So before I start the session, I request you to raise as many questions as possible and keep the session very interactive. I will try to answer all your questions towards the end of the session. And when it comes to the recording of the webinar, yes, the webinar recording can be shared with you on request. So please raise your request using the chat option in the GoToWebinar console. We will send the copy of the webinar email to your inbox as soon as we can. This webinar is exclusively designed to give you an overview and step-by-step instructions on how to integrate Zoho Vault with G Suite and Office 365. So this is going to be our agenda for today. First, we will see a quick overview of Zoho Vault. We have new customers and new prospects join this session, so it will be useful for everyone to have a quick overview of Zoho Vault. Then we will see the list of integration options available in Zoho Vault, and we will see the step-by-step instructions on how to integrate Zoho Vault with G Suite and Office 365, followed by an interactive Q&A session. Quick overview of Zoho Vault. All of us use many digital services like social media accounts, bank accounts, and so many online services to in our day-to-day life. So all the services are locked with our password, which is usually somewhere around 8 to 16 characters in length. As per security best practices, it is recommended to have a unique and strong password for each service. But as a human being, we have this tendency to come up with an easy to remember password and keep using the same password for all accounts. So even in the case of an company or enterprise, we have the same habit of reusing one password for all accounts and loosely sharing password via email, chat, sticky notes, spreadsheets, and etc. This puts your company data in risk, and also there are chances for malicious insiders to steal your company data. So, what is Zoho Vault? Zoho Vault is an online password manager that will help you to securely store, share, and manage both your personal and enterprise passwords, and securely share it with your colleagues, team members, or friends with different levels of access permissions based on roles. And you can also log into your everyday websites and cloud apps in single clicks, and you can also share a password with your friend, colleague, or team member, and you can also deny access whenever needed. For admins, there is a comprehensive audit and reports with which they can find who accessed which password and when. So Zoho Vault also offers browser extensions to manage your passwords from the browser without logging into the web interface every single time. We also offer mobile apps, and for a service like Zoho Vault, which is completely online, the question that pops into your mind is, how secure is this system? Okay, I will answer this question. All your data is encrypted with AES 256 military grade encryption, and all your data gets encrypted in your browser with the passphrase, which is the master password, and only the encrypted data transmitted over the secure SSL connection and gets stored in our servers. We don't store this master password or passphrase anywhere in our servers, which means even Zoho employees or hackers cannot view our passwords in plain text, because they will not have access to your passphrase at all. So this assures 100% security and privacy for your data. So if you are an admin, will you be able to view the user's password? No, you cannot view the user's password unless it is explicitly shared with you. So Zoho Vault works on the principle of password ownership and sharing. If you want to view password of your colleague, they have to share the password with you with the view permission Only then you will be able to view the passwords. So even if you are an admin, you cannot just like that view the password of other employees. So the system is 100% secure and private. We also offer two-factor authentication and multi-factor authentication. We also offer IP restriction, which adds additional layer of security to the product. So this is just a simple overview of the product. Now we will see the list of integration options available in Zoho Vault. So as you know, going by the title, we already have integration options with G Suite and Office 365. There is also an option to integrate Zoho Vault with Microsoft Active Directory and Azure Active Directory. Here you can import users from your Active Directory, and also and your users can also access Zoho Vault with the same username and password. You can also integrate Zoho Vault with your single sign-on solutions like Okta and OneLogin. Zoho Vault readily integrates with any identity provider that supports SAML industry standard authentication protocol. Apart from this, Zoho Vault also offers out-of-the-box single sign-on support for 90 plus cloud apps. We also provide REST API, which is in beta stage. If you would like to access our APIs, you can drop an email to support@zohovault.com. We will share the API documentation with you. And we are also building integration with Zoho Desk and Zoho Mail. Here you will be able to access and view password from your help desk. In mail case, you will be able to view and access password from your mailbox, Zoho mailbox itself. Both these integrations are going to be launched very soon. So these are the integration options available in Zoho Vault. So the topic of today, how to integrate Zoho Vault with G Suite. So any questions, if you have any questions, feel free to ask any questions using the chat option. We will answer them towards the end of the session. Please make the session interactive. Okay, I will start now. How to integrate with G Suite. So you can go to Zoho Vault homepage and you need to click sign in using Google. From here, you need to enter your G Suite admin credentials. You need to enter your super admin credentials in the login page of Zoho Vault, and then complete the account setup process. And then you need to navigate to Google Admin Console with the super admin privilege and navigate to the apps section, and you need to click the marketplace apps, and you need to click this plus button, and here in the marketplace you need to search for Zoho Vault, and you need to install this app and accept the terms and condition and give the access permissions for Zoho Vault. Once you complete this process, you have your Zoho Vault account, you have your G Suite account. Both these account gets associated. I repeat the steps again. First, you need to come to Zoho Vault homepage. You need to click the sign in via Google option. You need to enter your Google credentials and complete the account setup process in the Zoho Vault end. And you need to log into your Google account, Google Admin Console, and click the apps, navigate to Marketplace apps, and then search for Zoho Vault and install Zoho Vault in your Google Admin Console. By this way, you will be able to associate your admin account in G Suite with the admin account in Zoho Vault. So if you want to verify, you need to verify your domain if you want your users not to receive an email invitation to join Zoho Vault. You need to add your domain in the admin AD LDAP integration page. You need to come here and add your domain and verify your domain here. If you complete this process, your users will not receive an invitation. They will be able to join Zoho Vault without the invitation automatically. So this step is totally optional. It depends on if you want to send an invitation for your users to join Zoho Vault, or if you don't need to send an invitation for your users to join Zoho Vault. And the next step in the integration process is in the admin tab under users section, you will be able to see import users option. If you click on that, you will be having an additional option, import from Google Apps. You will be able to see this option if you log in only via login with Google uh, option on the home page. You need to log in, sign in via Google option, and log into your super admin account and navigate to admin, and then click this import from Google Apps button, and you can select the users and import the users in your G Suite directory into Zoho Vault, and you can complete the user import process. There is also an option to import user groups. You need to go to the admin user groups, import from Google Apps. So your user groups in you will be able to import your user groups in G Suite into Zoho Vault from here. So you can also import passwords stored in a file in your Google Drive, and then from by this way you will be able to import passwords from your Google Drive. So we have seen three integrations. One is like importing users from Google Apps, importing user groups from Google Apps, and the third, you can import your passwords from Google Drive. So that's all about integrating Zoho Vault with G Suite. So once you complete this integration process, if you have verified domain, your users will not receive an invitation, or they will just receive an welcome email from Zoho. They can just click that link and join the Zoho account. If you have not verified your domain, they will receive an Zoho Vault invitation. They need to click that invitation and join your account. By this way, we are establishing a connection between your Zoho Vault account and your user Zoho Vault account. So that's all about integrating Zoho Vault with G Suite. So now we see how to integrate Zoho Vault with Office 365. Same like what we did for G Suite, you need to log in, you need to navigate to Zoho homepage, you need to click the sign in via Office 365 button and enter your Office 365 credentials and complete the Zoho Vault account setup process. Again, you need to verify your domain if you are an Office 365 user, and if you don't want to send a user invitation to all your users. If suppose if you have 400 users, to all the 400 users you don't need to send an invitation. You just need to verify your domain and you skip the invitation process. So you need to verify your domain to skip the invitation process, or you can skip this step, skip this whole step. Again, if you log in via Office 365, you will see this option, import users from Office 365. You can import selected users from Office 365 into Zoho Vault, and you can also assign roles like an admin role or a super admin role or an end user role, whatever you wish, and you can import those users into Zoho Vault. So unlike G Suite, we don't have an option to import user groups from Office 365 yet. We will support importing user groups from Office 65 very soon. So with regards to Office 65, the integration is very limited. You can just import users from Office 365. And what are all the advantages of G Suite and Office 365 integration? Your users will be able to access Zoho Vault with your G Suite or Office 365 credential itself. They don't need to remember another password to log in this service. If they log into Zoho Vault, they will be able to log in all other services from here. Zoho Vault offers single sign-on for more than 90 plus cloud apps. I will show you. So this is my account. So once you complete the account setup process, you can come to the admin page, and once you complete the user import, you will see the list of users here in the user management place. You can select the users and assign roles to them. One is super admin. Super admin is the person who can add or delete users and have all the privileges to upgrade or downgrade your account. And admin is an one step down when compared to super admin. He cannot add or delete user, but he can perform other admin operations. And user role is the lowest level of role which you can give to all your users. Super admin and admin role should be given only to the IT administrators or managers in your company. So you have imported users and you have assigned roles in your company. The next step is your user should go to the admin page and complete the initiate sharing button, and you will be able to view your sharing secrets. Yes. Okay, so all your users should complete that mandatory initiate sharing process, and you need to uh, approve all the sharing requests from your user and complete the handshake process to enable sharing passwords among your colleagues. So once you complete all that, you can come to the all secrets page and start adding secrets. We support around 400 websites now. All popular websites, we auto populate the details and URL. You can just go on and add details and hit the save button. So while you are adding a secret, you can classify it as an enterprise or personal secret. Enterprise secrets can be only shared. Personal secrets cannot be shared with other colleagues. And if you want to add other secret types such as a document or an SSH key or other social security number, credit card details, and etc., you can make use of this others tab and add the details here. So if you want to share this secret with any other user, you can click the share with users button, and there are 4 levels of permission. If you share the secret with one click login only permission, users will not be able to view the password in plain text. If you share the secret with view permission, they will be able to view it, but they cannot edit it. If you share the secret with modify permission, they will be able to edit it, but they cannot delete it. But if you share the secret with manage permission, they can even share the secret with other users and even delete the secret. So we have multiple level of access permissions and user roles. This will help you to share secrets with users based on roles and responsibilities. So, for a big company, you have many social media accounts and many finance accounts and etc. You can create chambers. Chambers are nothing but a folder where you can group passwords of similar types, like your bank accounts, your insurance account, all passwords related to finance. You can name it as finance and save it here. And you can, I will name this as marketing, so I can go ahead and add Facebook here, and I add Facebook to this chamber. You can add many passwords uh, to a folder which is called as a chamber, and you can share this folder with an user or an user group. So if you are an admin, if you want to share all the marketing passwords with the marketing team, what you have to do is you have to create a user group named marketing and add all the marketing department people to this group, and you need to go to secrets page and create secrets uh, for all the marketing websites and create a chamber, and you can come here and click the share with user groups button and share all the marketing passwords with the marketing team. By this way you will be able to save more time and energy and increase productivity. And you also have this option to import passwords from your old password managers or from spreadsheet, and you also get an option to export passwords whenever needed. You can also download this Zoho Vault passwords as an encrypted HTML file for offline access to access password if you don't have any internet connection. So this is the new tab. Uh, Single sign-on for cloud apps. If you are a big enterprise and if you have cloud application deployed in your environment, for example, say Salesforce, G Suite, Go to Training, Base CRM, where you can simply add this app and complete the steps. App ID, which you can find in your respective application, and you can map the app and the users here, and your users will be able to log in those apps in a single click. So Zoho Vault will be your one portal, single portal for all your login needs. You can log into Zoho Vault with your G Suite credentials or Office 365 credentials. From here your users can log into all websites and cloud apps in a single click. So apart from this, you can also configure emergency access. Emergency access is nothing but a break glass account where you can add trusted contacts as your emergency contact for Zoho Vault. So if an admin falls sick or he meets any accident and you want to access his account immediately, you can declare emergency and acquire all his enterprise secrets alone, and you can access those accounts during the period of emergency. During the period of emergency, if someone declare emergency, all the administrators and users will be notified that this particular user has declared emergency, and he will be able to view all the passwords, and you need to reset all your password for security reasons. So emergency contacts can be added only by admin, and every time when an emergency is declared, all the users will be notified and everything will be audited. Apart from this, we also have password access control workflow. For example, if you have Facebook account, you can configure access control, and you can exclude selected users, and you can set time and etc. So what is this access control all about? Access control is nothing but if you want to share a password with another user. For example, John wants to share a password with Tim. He shares the password but with access control configured. So whenever Tim wants to access John's password, he needs to raise a request and type a command why he needs to view the password. And John has to approve his request, only then Tim can view his password. So an access control is nothing but an password request release mechanism. And this can be configured for your mission critical systems like servers, routers, and etc., which is very crucial for your company's IT infrastructure or even for your content management system. And we also have an comprehensive audit trails where we record everything. The audit trails are tamper proof. Admins cannot delete the audit trails. We have separate audit for secret, separate audit for chambers, separate audit for users, and we also have a miscellaneous audit where we record other operations. And there is a super audit called as the audit activity. When admin comes into the audit tab and view anything, it gets audited in the audit activity. So the audit activity tab is an audit for the audit itself. We also have intuitive user access report, secret access report, chamber report, and etc., which will help you to have a pictographical representation of data. And we also have real-time password assessment report, with which you can find the number of weak password in your account in a single click. So you can also find the strength score for individual accounts, and you can change the password whenever needed. So you can also configure password policy from here. uh, by default we support three password policy: less strict, moderate, and strong. You can opt this the default policies, or you can create your own custom policies for your company and enforce custom policy across your organization. So this is a simple overview of Zoho Vault and how to integrate Zoho Vault with G Suite and Office 365. So if you want to find instructions on how to integrate Zoho Vault with G Suite or Office 365, you can go to these URLs. I can share these URLs with you using the chat option. You can also raise questions using our forums, and you can also go to our help documentation section and find the more information there. So now time for quick questions. So feel free to raise any questions. I will try to answer them all, or I will also answer all your questions via email if I get more questions now. So feel free to raise as many questions as possible. I have a question from Eric Miller. Can Office 365 users be matched to existing native Zoho Vault users? Yes, Eric, you can import all your users from Office 365 into Zoho Vault without any problem, and they can be matched to existing native Zoho Vault users. So, but you have to create your Zoho Vault account with the Office 365 admin privilege. Uh, that is like you have to create the Zoho Vault account with the Office 365 admin email ID, and then start the whole process to get things done. So, if I have answered your questions, uh, please share your feedback via the chat option. Or if you need more instruction, I will be glad to set up a call and assist you over a telephone line. So any more questions, Guy? So thanks for joining this session. Feel free to share your feedback by writing to us via support@zohoworld.com, or you can also write directly to me at chandramouli.thurai@zohocorp.com. It will be great if you write to us with feedback if the session was useful to you or not. We will try to improve our webinar in the coming months. We are also planning to come up with more webinars, so you can also feel free to share the topics which we should cover in the next webinars. So thank you guys, thank you for taking time and joining this session. We will see you in the next webinar. Thank you.